2 years later, Elektra would get her own story. After what happened in the church, she had been brought back by a blind martial arts master named Stick, the last keeper of an ancient discipline called Kimagure. Stick's order, the Chaste, had been at war with the Hand for centuries. He took her in, taught her the art, and tried to give her a second chance. But Elektra had been carrying something since she was a little girl. Her mother had been taken right in front of her, and the face of the man who did it had haunted her dreams ever since. The rage that came with that memory was something even Stick couldn't pull out of her, and eventually, he sent her away. Elektra spent the years that followed as a contract operative, taking high-paying jobs from anonymous clients. Then one of those clients gave her a job with strange conditions. She was supposed to spend a few days on an island before being told who the targets were. During those few days, she got to know a man named Mark Miller and his 13-year-old daughter, Abby. Then the names came down. Mark and Abby were the targets. Elektra refused the job and walked away. But somewhere on the road back, something stopped her. For the first time in her adult life, Elektra felt something she hadn't been able to feel since she was a little girl. She turned around and went back. By the time she got there, the Hand was already coming. They had come for Abby. The girl turned out to be what they called the Treasure, a once-in-a-generation prodigy whose powers would tip the long war one way or the other. The Hand sent its best after them, including Kurigi, the son of the Hand's master. When Elektra finally stood face to face with him, she realized something else. Kurigi was the same man who had taken her mother all those years ago. The horned demon from her nightmares had a name. Elektra protected the girl. She took on Kurigi, took on the Hand's deadliest weapons, and when the dust settled, the truth about the contract finally came out. The anonymous client who had sent her after Mark and Abby in the first place had been Stick. The same master who had thrown her out for being too consumed by rage had set the whole thing up as a test, to see if she had finally learned compassion. By the end, Abby was safe, the Hand had been pushed back, and Elektra walked away from the contract life for good. That's the last we'll see of Earth 701306. We're not going back.